Hello, my friends, and welcome into your reading for Thursday, November the 18th. I hope you're doing well. Here in Vancouver, we've experienced what they've termed the Pineapple Express, a bit of rain. So it's been rainy and bleak, and it's daytime, but it doesn't look like it outside. Anyways, I hope you are doing well. I want to remind you that Friday on the 19th, it is full moon, so make sure you check out your full moon reading as well. And thank you very much for joining you. I was really thrilled with the amount of support I'm getting, and I need to say thank you. If you're new to the channel and you like the reads, please subscribe and join us. So I will be reading for each sign. Timestamps are down below in the description box. Also, how to calculate moon, rising, and Venus sign. If you find the reading isn't your story or doesn't quite resonate, I really invite you to check out the other readings and see how they do. Okay? Still in that mysterious, magical Scorpio season. So I will start with Scorpio. I'm wishing you the best Thursday, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hello, beautiful Scorpio. How are you doing today? Thank you for stopping by. Let's take a look and see what we have going on for you for Thursday. We have got the Page of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Four of Wands, and underlying energy is the Three of Swords. Okay, Scorpio. There is a little bit of sadness and disappointment here. And it feels like it's something to do with something within the family. Something has gone in. For some of you, something's gone on within the family. You know, this underlying energy of this Three of Swords, something that has hurt your heart, something that has disappointed you, something or someone that has really let you down, or words that have really hurt you. And you're in this Page of Swords, perhaps having conversation with somebody around you, perhaps in the family, and this conversation you're having isn't really an uplifting one. It can be something where you're either receiving news that you don't like or that isn't particularly good, or just a lot of kind of backstabby, gossipy kind of is what it feels like, is lots of conversation to get you antagonized. Almost that's what it feels like, is that you're wondering, like, why is this happening? Like, this hurts me, and why is this situation continuing to happen? Why can't it stop? You're being asked to embrace this Ace of Swords. Realize that if you take a step back, you can gain a little bit better clarity on this situation and understand the root of why the words are being said, or why the conversation is happening, why you're taking it so to heart when the other person or people around you don't seem to be that affected by it. So some sort of news, perhaps, or conversation messages that you get today disappoint you and hurt you, and you really want to understand why. So you're really being asked to embrace this Ace of Swords, to really understand why this is going on, and not embrace this Five of Cups. Try and stay out of the sadness. It's just a heavy feeling of disappointment, of being disappointed by somebody close to you. Your outcome is this Four of Wands. And Four of Wands is that happiness within the family, and that's what you want to go towards. You want to create and find a solution with this Ace of Swords to create that harmony and that balance around you and in your home. So if this situation comes up for you today, try and take a step back from that first reaction of like, ouch. Some people say things sometimes and don't even realize the impact of their words. So if that happens for you, try to look for the opportunity to understand and work as best you can to maintain some balance within your home environment. Okay, let's take a look what we have for you from the Sacred Traveler. You know, all these things leading up to this darn full moon. And again, for Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, it's most intensified. You know, it's our intense moon. So it just, you know, you could be feeling extra sensitive and the people around you could be not as sensitive. Okay, let's take a look. We've got Ascending the Mountain. Keep going forward. Okay, no matter what. Keep going forward. Keep positive. All right, and stay the course. I'm really sorry about Juniper. All right, have a great one. Sorry again. In love, light, and divine truth. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's take a look what we have for you for Thursday, November the 18th. What do we have for our beautiful Sagittarius? We have got the Seven of Cups, the Hangman, that's Pisces energy, the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Cups, more Pisces energy. Underlying energy is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so you very much find yourself today perhaps in this situation of realizing that whatever you're working on, you have a number of different options that you can look at in regards to growing, either a side hustle, a job, in your career, whatever you're working on. You've been presented with a few options and you need to decide, you know, which one of these options is best suited for me. You're being asked to embrace this Hangman. When we're in this Hangman mode, it's almost like we can't really make a decision because we're not really sure. We're not really looking at the whole picture. And you know, this Hangman puts himself there voluntarily and just sort of steps back to think. So maybe you've needed a little time to think about something that you're working on and how you want to create it and what your next steps will be. And the Hangman encourages you. Yes, listen to your intuition. Think about those options. Look at things from different ways and then allow yourself to proceed forward. You're not embracing this Three of Swords. So you're not going to let any kind of like it feels like you want to get going forward and there may have been some delays, but you're ready to let go of those delays. You're ready to let go of maybe the disappointment of things not coming together as quickly as you wanted them to, because you do have this Knight of Cups as an outcome. And that is that forward movement, going after something that you really want. And he's successful, this Knight of Cups. This Pisces energy listens to your intuition, go forward, get what you want. So first thing you have to do though is make that decision, which may mean changing how you're looking at things. Okay, this is the Changing Perspectives card. Taking a step back, a time out, looking and seeing, realizing, yeah, there may have been delay and disappointment in the past, but that doesn't mean that it has to stay that way, because you're ready now. You're ready to make that decision and move towards what you really want to create. So I think with this Eight of Pentacles, this underlying, you've really been thinking about how you can do something and realizing, yeah, there's different ways I could go, but you're ready to make that decision today. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what we have from the Sacred Traveler for you. What does a Sacred Traveler have for, did I call you Aquarius? I meant Sagittarius if I did. I don't know why Aquarius just popped in my head. Maybe there's an Aquarius around you. Okay, let's see what we have from the Sacred Traveler for you. We have got distant thunder. So clear the air. Look at everything that you can do. If there's something you need to say in order for you to move forward, then deal with it, say it, and go forward. Okay, if there's any obstacles in front of you, you're being asked to clear the air and go forward. Have a great one, Sagittarius, in love, light, and divine truth. Hello, Capricorn, and welcome in. Happy Thursday to you. I hope you're doing amazing. Let's see what we have going on for you for Thursday, November the 18th. Well, the High Priestess dropped. The Five of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the World card. Underlying energy is the Eight of Pentacles. Honestly, Capricorn, you are just such a hard worker. I can't believe how much you get work and career. You're so focused and driven. Okay, you've got this underlying energy of this Eight of Pentacles. Again, those projects, that career, whatever you're working on that you really just want to master. You want to know the ins and outs of this, and you want to get this done. You're being asked to be in this High Priestess mode, okay? Allowing emotions to come out of any decisions you have to make, really being logical, really listening to your intuition, and looking at the big picture. The High Priestess doesn't say a lot. The High Priestess does. So this is you today. Maybe not communicating with a lot of people, but getting things done and doing it in a very practical, logical way. Okay? You're being asked to embrace this Five of Pentacles. That's kind of looking at the big picture, looking at if you invest in something, where your money is going, how your money's being spent. And if you do need something, you're willing to ask for help from somebody that you trust, from somebody that may know more about what you're working on than you. If you've got a mentor, if you've got somebody that you can talk to regarding your money and how to use it the best. You're being asked not to embrace this King of Pentacles. So it is not you being the teacher leader, it's you accepting advice. Okay, accepting help, always determined, always going forward, but knowing, like when this Five of Pentacles comes up, that you may need help. Your outcome is this beautiful World card, Aquarius and Capricorn energy around you. Your energy's right here. Knowing that if you follow the steps that you have laid out, success is there for you. Completion of a project is there for you, and successful completion of that product. So if you find you've hit a bump in the road, make sure you reach out to somebody. Okay, this isn't sending massive texts and messages. It's looking for that one person who can help you and guide you to the next step so that you can head right towards the completion of whatever you're working on and the successful completion of it. Alrighty, let's see what the Sacred Traveler has for you. You are always so hardworking. Good for you. But you've got lots of pentacles here, so lots about your material world. So really looking at your money today. And like I said, if you need some help, make sure you ask somebody who knows more than you do. I don't know how else to say that. Somebody who is a mentor to you. Okay, in the flow. Do that and everything is smooth sailing. Okay, don't let the bump in the road get in your way. You can go inside, think about how you can best solve it, who can best help you, then you reach out to that person. Okay, so you get some advice on this. Have a great one, Capricorn, in love, light, and divine truth. Hello, beautiful Aquarius. Thank you for dropping in. Let's see what we have for you for Thursday, November the 18th. What do we have for you? We have got the Page of Cups. Get that a lot in the last little while. The Seven of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. Underlying energy is this beautiful Sun card. Okay, that's that Leo energy. You've got Leo energy around you today, possibly. That underlying energy of really wanting to be in that place of happiness and joy and celebration, lightheartedness, just feeling really good, feeling accomplished, feeling happy. And you're very much in this Page of Cups energy. You know, that energy where you really want to reach out and let people know that you're there for them. Okay? Or maybe someone's reaching out to you saying, you know, I'm here for you. There's just good news with this card around you. And it feels like it's good news on something that you are working on. So not necessarily a relationship, but something that you have decided that you want to work on and you want to grow. Okay, being asked to embrace this Seven of Wands. Really knowing deep in your heart that this next path that you are walking on is something that you really want to do and something you're really willing to stand up and defend if anyone questions, like, why are you doing that? Like that, I would never think you'd do something like that. You're there to say, you know what, I've thought about it, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to go after it. Okay, not embracing this Nine of Pentacles. You're not really looking at how this is all going to unfold over the next long while, and are you building your legacy and leaving your mark with this project in particular. You're really focusing on just the day to day. You're not looking down the road so much. You're looking at what you can do today that will lead to tomorrow, as opposed to making really long-term plans. And your outcome is this Eight of Pentacles, knowing that through hard work and through planning and really sticking to something and learning everything that you can about it, you can very successfully do this project. Okay, you can really finish the job here. So this is almost like it's sort of a little side thing that's come that you've maybe been offered. And it's like, oh, I don't know if I should do that. Yeah, I do want to do that. You know, like I want to do that. And it's not something that's maybe long term, but it's something that you're going to work on, and it makes you really happy to do this. Okay, so maybe it's not your regular everyday job. Maybe it's something on the side. I mean, it's different for everyone, but that's what it feels like, is sort of a little short-term thing that's coming up, and it's going to make you really happy to accomplish it. All right, let's see what we've got for you from the Sacred Traveler. What do we have? Sacred Traveler. Okay, and remember, Aquarius, Friday the 19th is the full moon, and it is particularly emotional for the fixed signs, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. Okay, so just be prepared and check out your full moon reading. We have got staying focused. You know, and that's a great card with this Seven of Wands. Really stay focused on this. This is what you want to do right now. Okay, it may not be long term, but it's right now. So stay focused and hold the course. Go right after it. Have a great one, Aquarius, in love, light, and divine truth. Hello, Pisces, and welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's take a look and see what we may have going on for you for Thursday, November the 18th. We have got the Five of Wands, the High Priestess, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Underlying energy is the Three of Pentacles. Okay, you've got this Five of Wands energy around you. You know, that energy of possible conflict. And it feels like it could be something at work more than a relationship. But it can be either, depends on your situation. But it really feels like there might be, you know, some arguing around you, some differences of opinion, something that you've really worked at, and you've had other people help you work with this Three of Pentacles. You know, you've had other people around you, maybe working on a project with you. Maybe it's a group thing at work. And, you know, there's a difference in opinion. And you're sort of right in the midst of it. But you're being asked to not, you know, don't get down there and go, go, go. If it starts to get heated, take a step back, okay? Don't let yourself get caught up in the fray. You're being asked to embrace this High Priestess. Again, don't let your emotions get involved in this situation, whatever this situation is. Take a step back. Just don't say anything. The High Priestess, no talky, no talky. Doesn't say a lot. She uses logic and intuition to interpret a situation and then moves forward with action. Okay? So really think about that. If things start to get heated, take that step back. Don't say anything. Look at how the situation can be corrected and then come with a solution at the end after this has died down. You're being asked not to embrace this Eight of Wands. So it is, take a step back. Don't get involved in a flurry of emails and phone calls and conversations about this. Really take a step back from that and take your emotions out of the situation, because your outcome is this Knight of Wands. Coming up with that creative solution. Okay, being able to say when all is said and done, you know what, this is what I've thought about. This is what I'm presenting to you, and let's move forward with this idea. And know, with it across from this High Priestess, know that you will come up with a really great solution to anything that feels out of balance or anything that's being challenged around you. Okay? Just don't get caught up in it. Let it die down, and then come and say, look, here's how we can do it. You know, come up with that solution. Alrighty, let's see what we've got from the Sacred Traveler for our beautiful Pisces. Pisces, what do we have for you? What do we have for Pisces? Fellow travelers, support is all around you. And the nicest thing with that, with this Knight of Wands as your outcome, and coming up with that solution and having the support of the people around you going, you know what, great idea. All right, use your intuition today. Don't let your emotions get caught up in this. Have a great one, Pisces, in love, light, and divine truth. Hello, my beautiful Aries, my beautiful supportive Aries. How are you doing today? Thank you for stopping by. Okay, let's see. Well, okay, let's take them that way. What we have going on for you today. Underlying energy, Ace of Wands. That's a beautiful creative energy. Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Temperance card. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. What a wonderful energy to be in. That is that energy of realizing that, you know what? Luck is on your side today. Fortune's on your side. Destiny, fate may play a hand in what you're dealing in today. You know, you've got these two aces here, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. The universe is giving you a great big yes today on something that is on your mind or something that you're working on and wondering about. This Wheel of Fortune, you could have a fixed sign around you, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio around you. You know, you've also got Sagittarius here. Someone around you, or someone with these energies around you, really pushing you to do something different. Start something different that you really want to go after, that you've maybe been thinking about, but you're not sure if you want to do it. You know, you're here, and this Ace of Wands is here saying to you, you know, here's an opportunity. Here's something you can create. Here's something that you've kind of always wanted to do. Do you want to take the opportunity to do it? Do you? Do you? It's that kind of energy. And you have to realize, you know, you're in that position now that it's like, okay, maybe this opportunity's popped up before, or a similar one, and you didn't take it. And now it's like, okay, here it is again. Here's this sign. Here it is. Here's this opportunity. Here's this idea. You know, here's this person. It's here today. You know, so take a look at it. And you're really being encouraged to embrace this Ace of Swords. You've thought about this. You've thought about wanting to do something in a different direction, you know, expanding somehow. And today you're kind of stepping into that, having a little bit more clarity about how you could maybe, you know, do this project or start this hobby or whatever it is for you, or meet up with this person, whatever it is for you. And you're being asked not to embrace the Three of Swords. You know, maybe a similar situation was here before. You either missed out on it, or you tried and it didn't work out and you were disappointed. You're being asked to not embrace that today. And your outcome is this Temperance card. You know, you've been patient. You've been perhaps manifesting or set intentions that you want something to come into your life like this. And now here it is, you know, and here is this opportunity. And the universe is saying to you, Aries, anything that you're questioning today, anything that you're questioning today, the universe is saying to you, you know what? Say yes. Say yes. Hey, you've waited long enough. You've been patient long enough. Ideas, projects, people, love, whatever it is for you, that opportunity is around you. Okay? Believe. Destiny can step in sometimes and offer you something. And today, or around today, might be that time. All right, let's see what we have for you from the Sacred Traveler. I was going to call her the Secret Traveler, but she's this. Oh, well, you got two. Let's take them both. Finding sanctuary. Opening to your spiritual source. Believing, having faith, knowing that if you've set intentions, you can co-create. And sometimes things just pop up. Like this, something could come unexpectedly today you never even thought of, that will lead you into this new opportunity. And the second one is stepping into power. You are strong. You are strong beyond measure. Don't let any old disappointments hold you back from going after this new opportunity, pursuing this new project, person, or idea. All right? Finding sanctuary, stepping into your power. You got this, Aries. Have a great day in love, light, and hello, Taurus. Thank you for stopping by, my beautiful Taurus, and joining me today. Let's take a look what we have for you for Thursday, November the 18th. We have got the Queen of Wands. That is that Aries energy. We've got the Chariot, Cancer energy. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. And the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. Well, that is a lot of strong energy around you. Four of Swords is underneath this. Taurus, you're in this Queen of Wands energy. Now, she's kind of that fired up, fun, you know, wanting to get things done, wanting to sort of, she's the having it all queen. She wants to have it all, go after it, lots of action. But there seems to be some delays in something that you are going after. Now, it can be a relationship, it can be a job, it can be a project you're working on. It depends. It's different for everyone. But you're fired up about getting something done. And the Knight of Pentacles is opposing you, saying, you know what? There may be some setbacks and there may have been some delays. But this Chariot is here to say to you, even if there is setbacks and delays, really keep focused on what you want, because with determination and hard work and the belief that you can do something, you can do anything. This Queen of Cups is here, and she's saying, you know what? Being strong, being capable, going after what you want is fine, but the biggest lesson of this Queen of Cups is reflection. Okay, and you've got this Four of Swords as your underlying energy, and that is about reflection. You can see him here. He's got 3 swords up on the wall and 1 right beside him, like ready to go if he has to go, but taking a step back and just thinking about what's the next step on my path. You know, what do I want to stand up for? What do I want to defend? What do I want to achieve? So you've maybe got some things that you really want to do, and there may have been some holdbacks, you know, or a few obstacles in the way for you getting there. So rather than get disappointed and rush ahead and do something just because you want to do something, take a moment to really reflect. Take today to reflect on how you want to achieve what you're going after. And the Chariot says, you know, tune into your intuition, have faith, co-create with the universe, and know that sometimes things come in divine timing. You know, even if you're really pumped up and really want something, even if it's a conversation with somebody who's not ready to have a conversation yet, make sure you stay in this reflective space where you're not too hasty to go after something, okay? Let today be a slower day, even if you feel charged up and ready to go. All right, let's see what we've got from the Sacred Traveler for you. What do we have for our beautiful Taurus? What do we have for you, Taurus? Now, keep in mind, full moon is on Friday. Full moon is in your sign. Oops, that came down for you. Full moon is in your sign, Taurus. And this is a big one, because this is a partial lunar eclipse on top of being a full moon in Taurus. So you may find yourself a little bit extra emotional. The fixed signs will, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio, will find themselves possibly a little bit more charged up, emotional. So take heed that you really stay in a reflective mood today. Don't be too hasty. And know that you are strong beyond measure. So stepping into your power is having faith in yourself and how you conduct yourself and knowing when to do what. All right? Have a good one, Taurus, in love, light, and divine truth. Hello, Gemini, and welcome in. Happy day to you. Thank you for stopping by. Let's take a look what we have for our beautiful Gemini. We have got the Devil card, Capricorn energy, the Two of Cups, the Four of Swords, the High Priestess, and underlying energy, the Ace of Wands. Well, this is interesting. That underlying energy of this Ace of Wands talks about, you know, passion. And this feels very much like a relationship, Gemini, a friendship, a close bond you have with somebody. There is the opportunity to reignite this, to start it again, to come together with a person for another chance, another opportunity. But you are in this devil energy, this energy of wondering if you should embrace this, if it's the smartest thing for you to do to embrace a partnership, a relationship, because you know that there has been perhaps some toxicity with this person. And maybe it's saying to some of you, you've got the opportunity for a partnership. It really feels like with somebody you've already been involved with. Some of you, it may be with somebody new. With this devil energy, either way, it's saying look for those red flags, particularly when you have the High Priestess as your outcome. She really goes deep and really looks at the situation and looks at what is going on and listens to her intuition, keeps her emotions out of it, is very logical and really fact-based. What is going on here first, and then what do I really feel about this? Okay, so you're really being asked to listen to your intuition. It feels like this energy is saying to you, even though you're being asked to embrace this partnership, really understand what you're getting into and if you're okay with getting into that. Okay, this isn't a day of just sitting back and not doing anything about this. You're being encouraged to take action one way or the other. If this opportunity is here and you feel there's red flags, talk to the person involved. Talk to this other person, whether it's about a project in work or whether it is about a relationship. You need to have a conversation to make sure you can let go of any toxic thoughts, behaviors that maybe had gone on before, to allow you to go forward successfully. So really think about this opportunity and act on it. All right, Gemini, let's take a look what we've got for you from the Sacred Traveler. What do we have? That was too many for a beautiful Gemini. Yeah, it just feels like, here's this opportunity, and an opportunity to really create something great with somebody else. But your intuition is telling you, you've got to look if there was red flags before, if it's with a person who was already there, or if there's red flags and it's a new person. Really listen to your intuition and act on it. And it may be asking the hard questions, but better do it at the beginning than wait till you're halfway through something. And you've got crossing bridges, connecting, mending, releasing, and healing. So if this is a person that you've been involved with before, you may really want to have that conversation and heal and mend things that came between you before. Same within a work project. All right, so crossing bridges today, Gemini. Communicate, communicate, communicate. All righty, have a great one. In love, light, and divine truth. Hello, beautiful Cancer. Welcome on in. I hope you are doing fabulous today. Let's take a look what we have for you for Thursday, November the 18th. What do we have for Cancer? Ooh, the Ten of Pentacles, the Moon card, the Sun card, and the Page of Wands. Underlying energy is the Hermit. Okay, so 3 major arcana. So this may be a big, there might be a situation where this underlying energy of the Hermit. Remember, the Hermit asks us to, take some time to ourselves to really think about a situation. You may have family concerns, family finances on your mind today, stability in the family, worried about family members or how everything is going to be in your family, and will you make sure that it's going to be a happy, successful family. Like you may be in that mood today. Keep in mind, it is the full moon tomorrow. Friday the 19th is the full moon. And you are ruled by the moon. So even if it's not in a sign that's particularly emotional, it's in Taurus, the moon always seems to affect Cancer the most. Okay, so you might just feel a heightened sense of worry or concern. And you've got this Hermit where you're thinking about, perhaps the career path you're on, and is it going to be as successful as you want it to be? Are the kids going to be okay? Is the extended family going to be okay? Like there just may be some concern you may be feeling today because you are kind of in that contemplative mood. And you're being asked to embrace the moon, realizing that, yes, you may have questions, but at the same time, realize just by having conversation, you realize that a lot of things that you are maybe worried about, you don't need to be worried about. Things look different under the moon than they do under the sun. Sometimes it's that lay in bed at night and just sort of, the thoughts will go through your head. And sometimes we're really successful at turning it off. And other times it's just there. So there may be some worry and concern on your mind. And it's hard for you to let go of today. But embracing this moon is realizing that the truth is right there in front of you. If you just look at it, remove your emotions from the situation, listen to your intuition because it does tell you. Okay, and not embracing this sun. Worrying that there could be something going on that you don't know about or that you're worried about. But realize with this Page of Wands, once you have conversation about your concerns, particularly if it's within your family, this Page of Wands always brings good news and relief. Reach out and express to whoever is around you that you might be concerned about. Let them know how much you love them, see how they're doing, and make sure everything is going well. And I think you'll realize with this combination of cards that if you've been worried about family or extended family, that just by communicating with them and having a heart-to-heart conversation, you know that everything will be okay. All right, let's see what we have from the Sacred Traveler for you. What do we have for our beautiful, sensitive Cancers for Thursday? What do we have for Cancer? What do we have? We have got navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. You want happiness and fulfillment within your own home. Follow that. Follow how you plan on doing that. And if there's any doubts or worries, reach out. Reach out and talk to the ones that help you. And always follow your bliss. All right? Have a great one, Cancer. In love, light, and divine truth. Hello, my beautiful Leo tribe. Welcome to Thursday's reading. Let's see what we have going on for you. Thank you so much for stopping by. 6 of Pentacles, that's a nice start. What else do we have for our beautiful Leo? The Judgment card, Scorpio energy. What else do we have? We have got the Hermit, Virgo energy, and the Justice card, Libra energy. Underlying energy is the 9 of Wands. Okay, so, there may be some decisions you need to make today or something, something that's more than just a little deal. Okay, not a day-to-day thing. Maybe there might be a big thing for some of you that you really want to look at handling today. You've got 3 of the majors here, and keep in mind, Friday is the full moon. Fixed signs, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, are most affected, and it is an emotional moon in Taurus. It doesn't mean you'll be blubbering and blah and all the rest. It's not that, but it does have impact on our emotions. So you've got this underlying energy of this Nine of Wands, looking at, what you're currently doing in your life, and realizing, you're almost to the spot where you want to be along this path. But there may be, some tweaks you need to make as you walk along this path. And Nine of Wands says to you, really stand up for what you want. So if there's any challenge around you today about what you're doing or how you're doing it, make sure you stand up for yourself. That's the underlying energy. Now you're in this Six of Pentacles energy today, and that's just that beautiful energy. This is one of the karma cards in the tarot, and it talks about, as you sow, you shall reap. So it's being generous, and it's being generous to the people around you. And you know what, Leo? You're a generous sign anyways, always. And it's just really seeing that, how you're sharing. It feels not so much like money. It feels like sharing of wisdom, sharing of life experience with those around you, sharing stories, sharing love, and really embracing this Judgment card. Maybe as you're sharing with others, you're talking about different lessons that you've learned along your path. And it doesn't matter whether you're young, middle-aged, or older. We all learn things at different times and learn different lessons and evolve. And it feels like you're in this mood to really share what you've learned and how you've successfully completed, cycles in your life. You're not embracing the Hermit. So it's not like you're taking yourself away from people. You want to be around people today, sharing, talking, having fun. There's a real bond, a social bond here. And you're really standing up for what you believe and letting it be known. And with this Justice card as your outcome, it's really realizing the peace and the resolution that can be found when you're exchanging ideas with others. There may be a Libra around you today, that you're talking to, and you're seeing how their ideas and your ideas mesh together, and what you've learned on this journey together. And it feels like just a very harmonious day with a lot of give and take and information and understanding, and things really getting put into perspective for not only you, but for whoever you're sharing with. So this is a share your gifts kind of day, Leo. All right, enjoy that. Let's see what the Sacred Traveler has for you. So there could be Scorpio, could be Libra, could be Virgo around you today. But it really feels like a day of teaching's not the right word, but it could be interpreted as teaching, sharing what you've learned. Alrighty. Unknown territory. And if that's where you feel you are right now, where you don't maybe know what the next step is and you're talking about it, Spirit wants you to know you are right where you are meant to be. And that's hard sometimes to accept that, but the easiest way to go through things is with acceptance. Be in the present moment. Alrighty, have a wonderful day, Leo, in love, light, and divine truth. Hello, my beautiful Virgo, and welcome in. Let's take a look what we have for you for Thursday. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. What have we got for Virgo? We have got the Six of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Devil card, the Four of Swords, and underlying energy is the Ace of Swords. So lots on your mind today, Virgo. Thinking about what you want to do in a particular situation. You've got movement here. You've really got a lot of movement. Maybe there has been, you know, some conversation around you with somebody that's really brought up some emotion for you. And it's a new emotion that it's brought up, and you're understanding maybe something's a little bit different than what you originally thought it was. You know, this underlying energy of this Ace of Swords, it really feels, particularly with this Four of Swords, this outcome of reflection and thinking about things that make you feel better, okay, and allow you to, it's like a rejuvenation of how you're looking at something. You know, you're getting a lot of clarity with this underlying energy. And you've got the Six of Swords, the energy that you're in today, or the energy that really surrounds you today, is really looking at a situation. You've maybe taken some time and thought about, you know, I really need to think about either this person or this job, this career, this project, whatever your situation is, thinking about what you want to do with it, because you haven't been sure if it's the way that you want to go. You know, the opportunity to do something is there, but you need to really realize that if you do make this decision and change the way that you're looking at things, and really feel, reflect and feel what is the best thing for you to do, you're being encouraged to let go of any negative emotions, you know, or negative thoughts or behaviors regarding this situation. And with this Six of Swords, it's letting go of that worry and that doubt and those negative thoughts, and realizing that, you know what, I can look at this situation differently, and I can move forward and go after what this opportunity is. You're really being asked to embrace this Knight of Wands, another card of movement. And it's movement going forward after something that really ignites your fire, that you really do want. You know, you were maybe hesitant because you've got this Devil card here, not to embrace it though. You know, you may be hesitant because this reminds you of something you maybe did before, or this person's personality is similar to someone you dealt with before, or the job was similar to something you dealt with before and there was disappointment in it, or it wasn't good for you. Okay? That's not the situation with this situation. And I think the more you reflect on it, you realize, you know, I've got some clarity on what I want to do here. I know that if I go forward, I am going to a better place. And this Knight of Wands is saying, if this is something that you want, go for it. Okay, this isn't a day to, well, it is a day, a bit of a day to reflect until you realize that, you know what, this opportunity is here, this situation is here. If I change how I'm thinking about things, I really can allow myself to go forward. Okay, you're never where you don't want to be, or you won't be where you don't want to be if you go forward in this situation. This situation, I think, will really pick you up if you go after it. I'm just curious what's under here. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles is underneath this Ace of Swords, you know, and that Knight of Pentacles says, as you move forward after this with determination, success is there. So it feels like something that you should take advantage of today. Move into a different direction and go after this new thing. Let's see what we have from the Sacred Traveler for you. Finding sanctuary. Opening to your spiritual source. So take a little bit of time to really tune into your intuition. You know, there's a lot of thoughts maybe going on in your head, and it's sometimes hard to distinguish between thoughts and intuition. really try and quiet your mind. You know, do some deep breathing, sit in some silence. Then ask yourself a question, and when that answer comes, don't doubt it when your intuition talks to you. Alrighty? Have faith today, Virgo, and have a wonderful day in love, light, and divine truth. Hello, Libra, and welcome in. I hope it's going well. Hope your week's been good. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's take a look what we have for you for Thursday. What do we have for our beautiful Libra? Well, we have a whole big bunch there, so I'm just going to keep on shuffling with my butterfingers here. What do we have for Libra? We have got the Four of Swords, the Temperance card, the Ten of Pentacles, the Tower, and underlying energy, the Six of Wands. Okay, Libra. Oh, here's Juniper. He's come to say hi. Juniper, we're going to read Libra's cards now. Okay? You've got this underlying energy of the Six of Wands. And you know, the Six of Wands, it could be, and this is what it looks like or feels like, is, you know, you've been doing a lot of work, and you might be at that point where you're wondering if, you know, like, is anyone going to really recognize the fact that I've done all this work, about how hard I've worked to get to where I am? Because you have done a lot, you have come a long way, and you've done an amazing job that deserves recognition. And you're in this energy today of this Four of Swords. You know, you might really be feeling a little bit tired or a little bit burnt out. You know, you might have really been doing a lot recently, and you're sort of in that reflective mood and maybe just needing some downtime. And you're being asked to embrace this Temperance card. Libra is one of the best signs at finding compromise, bringing balance, bringing harmony to a situation. And the reason I say that, with this Temperance card being right across from the Tower, you know, something is changing, and I feel like it's changing within your family. There may have been some conflict, you know, by not embracing this Ten of Pentacles. There may have been some conflict in the family, and you've been working really hard at, you know, changing things up. And this Tower is signifying, you know, it feels like this is something you're aware of. I don't feel like you're going to be caught off guard by this Tower falling and it's going to be a big shakeup. I think you're the one that realizes there has to be some change in the family situation. It's different for everybody, but it feels like you have been working incredibly hard. You've been trying to bring something to a resolution in regards to the family or in regards to the group of people that you work with. I mean, it's different for everyone. And today you've really been reflecting upon it. You've been patient. You know, you've been cooperative, but you know that something has to change in this situation. And I think you're ready to allow that change to happen, or make that change to happen, or push for that change to happen. And if there is conflict, you are the one that will bring resolution to this. And you may bring resolution by setting ultimatums even, and saying, this has to change now, or it's never going to work. It's kind of that feeling. But know you've got this victory of this Six of Wands under here. The work that you've been doing behind the scenes, it will be recognized, and you will be recognized for being the one that brings peace, balance, and harmony, and a victorious resolution. So there might be some shakeup, there might be some conflict with people around you today, but you can rise above them all and resolve this. You have the capability to do that. So if it comes up all of a sudden, first thing you should do is just step back. Step back, look at the situation, and then proceed. Your intuition, your smarts will tell you how to proceed forward. So don't react right away. Come think about it for a minute and then go with the solution. Because things have to change in a situation around you. And that tower is here shaken today. Shaken, saying, yep, today's the day. It's got to, or around today. And keep in mind, tomorrow's the full moon, Friday's the full moon. So, like people's emotions are a little bit heightened now too. So you are that calm, cool, collected one that brings a solution, Libra. All right? Let's see what we have for you from the Sacred Traveler. What do we have for our beautiful Libra? What do we have for you, Libra? We have got rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. And your blessings are, number one, your beautiful heart. Number two, your diplomacy. You know how to be tactful and get things handled better than a lot of people do. Okay, so use that today, Libra. Have a wonderful Thursday in love, light, and divine truth.